I can get I'll record it for you though. And hopefully I can send it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Can you open it from like your if you go to your Windows button, you know, when you open like Word and stuff, it should be in there. Tech is not my expertise. I am not a computer person. I actually don't like computers.
I would just look for R, right?
Yeah, it's literally just gonna say R. I'll show you on mine real quick.
So what I did,
Okay.
Monica, is right now as we were talking, I just went on the link that Megan had shared and I clicked on R Studio because you already have R. And then that just loaded whatever you have a Windows. So just click on it, load it, and automatically it'll pop open once it's done loading and it'll open R in R Studio.
Okay.
So that's what I did because I mean, I have an issue in the past where I'm like, I have the one, but the other one's not working. So I don't know if that might help. If you want, share. Is this your screen that you're sharing?
This is my screen.
Okay. If you want to share your screen, Monica, and then go on the link that Megan shared, and then we can walk you through to upload it maybe, and then it'll hopefully open. Yeah. And then it'll show you, here's our load, and then here's our studio, and then click on our studio since you have R, right? And then the only issue is because this is what I had a while back when, like 2 weeks ago when I was initially going to take an R class, and then I ended up switching. If it's an old version of R, it might not work. So maybe you should delete that old R, because I don't know how long it's been sitting on your desktop. And then
no, I just downloaded it yesterday.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, just saying.
So I click try R Studio for free.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yes.
R Studio Team for free?
If you scroll to the bottom, it says try R Studio Desktop. Click on that, and then click on the one that says free.
I don't see that.
Let me click on the link.
Let me show you my screen.
Oh yeah, scroll to the bottom and click on where it says under open source, click R Studio Desktop. To the left a little bit, left. Oh, open source. Yeah, there, click on that.
Okay.
And then click free download R Studio Desktop. Left. The other one.
Oh shit.
No, you're fine. All right, click that one. Download R Studio Desktop. Perfect.
And then what?
Scroll down.
Download.
Yeah, where it says free, download.
Mm-hmm.
And then choose the one that fits yours. Windows, right? Okay, there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that should work.
All right, thanks. Sorry.
All right, good to go. All right. This is what your R Studio is going to look like, depending on your background, of course. Nice pink one right here. So our console is our record. where we actually enter the code, which y'all don't have when you first open it, but you will if you once you start a new file, is up here. So these are our, our markdown files, or they're just basic script. So it's just a basic, it'll count your lines so you know where you are, that sort of thing. The big thing about R, like I was saying earlier, where they make specific commands specific to what you want to do. So like we as epidemiologists have like 5 or 6 of what are called packages, and these packages are what are found over here in this window. So this window has a lot in it as well. Let's flip this over. Sorry, my computer fell a while ago, and now sometimes it doesn't like to respond right away. Okay, so these are called packages, and these all have collections of commands in them. So basically, it's just a assortment of code that you can call upon in just one of these lines right here to do a specific thing with your data. So somebody else went in there and created a function to create that contingency table that we were looking at. Because that was, I guess, probably something that they were doing regularly, and they kept doing it the long way, and they just shortened it and turned it into a table. So that's one of the things I really like about R. It's just a variety of packages, and there's like 3 or 4 different ways to do anything. But that's also why R code can look really complicated and intimidating, is because there's so many things you can change and move, and make it exactly like you want it to be. So it's a lot more flexible than SAS. But yes, SAS is a lot more, I mean, I guess you could say straightforward, because it's a lot more limited in what it can do. So R is a much, in my opinion, more useful tool. And that's why I think, like, as those of us who are in school and learning data management now, once we're in the leadership positions at places, I think R is going to be the dominant software. And then also, just as a point, I did talk briefly to Min about possibly replacing a SAS class with an R class, and he is open to it. So if you do like R and you want to keep learning R, I'm sure we could find an R intro course that we can replace with SAS. I can read your lips, but I can't hear y'all either. Okay, I can hear somebody now. Are y'all able to hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, my computer is being weird. Were y'all able to just hear towards the very end, or?
Something about Min and R class.
Oh, he says that we can replace the SAS course with R. So if you like R, we can keep learning R. And I think we just have to fill out a little paperwork, but we can replace the upcoming SAS class with R. But it's up to you guys if that's what if you end up liking what I'm about to show here compared to what we're going to be doing in the lab in class. So these are the packages, and whenever you want to work with a specific package, you do have to make sure you load it, or else you won't be able to use the commands in that package. I feel like that's kind of straightforward, hopefully. Sorry, my computer is being terrible. We'll take a break in a little bit, and my computer, with the rest, it'll be better. And I'll send y'all a link to a meeting, because it's going to kick us out here soon anyway. Okay, are y'all still able to hear me?
So you're going to send us another link right now for a new meeting?
It's going to kick us off in a little bit, but I'm just going to kind of go over this general, and then we'll take a break, and I will send you a link for a new meeting, and we'll come back and we'll go over like the actual code and the commands about what we can do with R.
Okay.
So whenever I send you guys this code right here to review after we're done here, if you want to look over what we've talked about, you'll see this is right here. This will get you set up with all these packages to run this code. So every command that you need in this document is in one of these packages. So if I send this to you, it's gonna pop up right here to say that you don't have certain packages. You can just hit install, and it will install all of these packages for you. Or if you only want to install certain packages, you can go in here and delete these hashtags, pound signs, whatever you want to call them. Because these are what create comments. So whenever you see this hashtag pound sign in R, that tells R to ignore. Okay, hold on. No, I totally get it. Hold on.
Because I think it's just the connection. We might have.
Okay, I think if when I come back, I will move downstairs, and hopefully it'll be a better connection. the audio won't cut out as much. But real quick, just to finish what I was saying, and then I'll head out, let my computer rest, and I'll send y'all a new link, and we'll take a little break. But this ampersand pound sign, that tells R to ignore whatever comes after. So that's called having a comment. So like whenever I have a note to tell you what something does, I put that there. So R just ignores it. So you can read it, but R won't. But if you go in and you delete that, you can install all these packages individually. But out of courtesy, I'll never send you a code that automatically installs a package, which is why this one is also in. So this is to print tables, and that's another conversation we can have later. But that's just what this little bit of code does here. So this little bit of code is just getting us all our commands for later in the document. Does that sound all right? All right, y'all ready to take a break real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll get into some of the more nitty gritty stuff. All right. I will send it, and
What time are we coming back?
3. Does that sound okay?
Yes.
I can start it a little earlier. I can do, maybe just a 10-minute break. I'll be fine. I'm just gonna go use the restroom and let my computer rest a little bit. But then I'll restart whatever meeting that I'm about to send you guys in about 10 minutes, and we'll go from there.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Yep. Okay. Well, I will talk to you guys in just a little bit.
Okay.
Bye.